done the work, you've shaped your offer, you know who it's for, and you've avoided the classic mistakes. But even the best offer in the world won't sell if you can't communicate it clearly and confidently. Today, I'll show you how to position your offer so that your potential clients don't just understand it, they actually want it. I'm Rachel Roberts from Earn, Learn, Thrive, and I help freelance language professionals create sustainable, scalable businesses that let them earn more, work less, and thrive. In this series, we've looked at why I Teach English isn't really an offer, the key elements that make an offer compelling, and the common mistakes that keep you stuck. Now we're at the final step, how to actually position and communicate your offer in a way that gets a yes. Now, you probably have a great offer. You've put a lot of work and thought into that offer, but the truth is that clients don't necessarily buy the best offer. They buy the offer that feels most relevant, most urgent, and most trustworthy to them in that moment, because they can't necessarily see behind the scenes to what it's actually going to be like working with you. And that's why positioning matters. It isn't only about what your offer is, the features, the modules, the number of sessions. It's about how you present and frame that offer and connect it to the problems and desires that your clients actually care about. Think about it this way. Two teachers could both have solid offers that help international professionals give better presentations. One positions it as 10 lessons on presentation skills. The other positions it as a pathway to presenting confidently in English, so you can get your ideas heard and advance your career. Which one do you think a busy professional is more likely to notice and engage with? When you get your positioning right, your offer feels like it was designed for your client. It speaks their language, it reflects their priorities back to them, and crucially, it helps them feel confident that you understand them, which is often what makes the difference between hesitation and a confident yes. Without clear positioning, even the strongest offer can stay invisible. It ends up sounding generic and blending in with hundreds of other possibilities. Clients scroll past, not because you can't help them, but because they can't see clearly why your offer matters to them right now. So positioning is the bridge between the offer that you've worked so hard to design, all of your experience, all of your skills, and the clients who are actively looking for a solution to their problems. If you don't build that bridge, then they won't cross it. A lot of teachers fall into the trap of trying to impress their potential clients with their qualifications or explaining what they do in a way that they feel sounds impressive. They feel that that's what will make their offer stand out and show the true quality of what they do. But the truth is that clarity is what we need to be aiming for, not cleverness. If your description leaves people scratching their heads because they're not quite sure what you mean, they won't take the time to figure it out. They'll just scroll past or click away. But if it makes them nod and think, yeah, that sounds like me, that's what I need, then you have their attention. Let's look at an example. If you say, I empower global communicators to unleash their potential, that sounds very polished and professional. But what does it actually mean? Most clients won't have the patience to decode it. Instead, we need something that's much more specific and concrete and instantly recognizable to the people that it's designed for. Clarity doesn't mean dumbing things down. It means using simple, direct language that your clients can immediately connect with. Even better if it's something that you actually often hear your clients say. Ultimately, the more straightforward you are, the more confident and trustworthy you're going to come across. Another part of positioning is how you name your offer. You don't need a flashy, gimmicky name. In fact, these often backfire because they sound a bit vague or they've been heard before, such as communicate with confidence. You need a name that makes your program feel tangible and purposeful, something that they can instantly picture themselves doing. A good name makes your offer easier to talk about, easier to remember, and easier for clients to connect to their own goals. The right name doesn't just sound nicer, it makes your offer feel real and distinct and worth committing to. The final piece is you. If you sound hesitant, apologetic, or uncertain when you talk about your offer, clients will pick up on that. Confidence doesn't mean being pushy or full of yourself. It simply means being clear and grounded in the value that you provide. And the clearer you are about how your offer works, why you believe in it, how your experience tells you that this is something that can help clients like them, the easier it is for you to genuinely be confident about it, and the more that that will come across to your clients. It's not about overselling, it's about simply communicating value. When you position and communicate your offer well, everything else gets easier. Marketing feels less like shouting into the void and more like connecting and communicating. Sales conversations feel so much less awkward because you're not scrabbling to explain what you do. Ideally, your marketing has been clear enough that the people in the sales call with you already know what you do. They already know that it's something that they feel attracted to and that they believe can work for them. And the conversation that you're having now is more about them just reassuring themselves before taking that step. They feel more confident in investing in working with you because they understand exactly what they're getting. So it's not about slick marketing tricks. It is about clarity, confidence, and alignment. Shaping your offer is super important, but it's only half the job. The other half is learning how to talk about it in a way that lands. And this is where a lot of people do get stuck. Not because they aren't good at what they do, but because translating what they do into simple but compelling language is harder than it looks. And this is often why so many teachers with great skills and even great offers still struggle to enroll consistent clients. So here's today's takeaway. A strong offer doesn't just need clarity in what it is. It also needs clarity in how you position and communicate it. Because if your clients don't get it, they won't buy it. This is the final piece of my 4-part series on offers that sell themselves. We've looked at why I teach English isn't enough, what goes into making a compelling offer, some common mistakes to avoid, and now how to position and communicate your offer so that clients say yes. If you found this useful and you haven't yet seen the other videos in the series, check back on them, subscribe to the channel, and if you're ready to go deeper, check the description for my Offer Clarifier workshop, the Trading Time for Money Breakthrough. I'll be running this live soon, and we'll look at how we can take these ideas and put them into practice with your own business. Thank you for joining me in this series, and I'll see you soon.